Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video I am going to give you solutions of assignment 7 of course Introduction to Internet of Things. So friends, these are my probable answers and finally you have to decide whether to choose these answers or your own answers, but I am giving my answers. In first question, in socket programming for a binding to a server, the client requires which of the following information of the server. So it definitely needs IP address, and it can be port number also. So I'm going with both IP address and port number. So I mark option C as correct answer for first question. And coming to second question, in socket programming, does the server require prior knowledge of the client IP address? Definitely it's no, but the client required to know or have knowledge about the server, but server does not need to have prior knowledge of client. So mark option C no as correct answer for second question. Coming to third question, which one of the following is true for below given Python commands? Here s equal to socket. This means it creates a listener, but in the second command s dot listen of 5, it means it can listen up to maximum of 5 incoming connections only, and if sixth one comes it will deny sixth one. So if you see this, the probable answer is option C. The socket can listen up to 5 incoming connections before denying any more. It means from sixth connection onwards it denies the listening of those connections. So mark option C can be correct answer for third question. And coming to fourth, matplotlib, that means library, is a library to plot data in Python. So they are asking which one of the following is correct regarding importing the library. So we have the command import matplotlib dot pyplot as plt. It can be the correct answer for fourth question. So coming to fifth question, which one of the following is true for Python command gpio.cleanup? So here the answer can be option C. Both cleans up the ports and resets used ports back to input mode. So mark option C as correct answer for fifth question. And coming to sixth question, which of the following is an issue due to vendor specific architecture of switches? The answer can be option C. Both limitations of dynamic reconfigurations and tuning according to application specifics. So I am marking C as correct answer for sixth question. Coming to seventh, which of the following is a problem associated with traditional networking? That means non-software defined networking, that is SDNs. So the answer of seventh question can be option B, that is no global view of network. That is option B. And coming to eighth question, major advantage of SDN over traditional networking. The answer for this is option A. This can be option A, that is separation of control and data planes. Friends, all these are my probable answers. So mark option A as correct answer for 8th. And ninth question, which of the following is not a component of SDN? So the answer for this is can be option C, that is routers, because controllers and flow rules are the components but routers cannot be components. So that is option C. And 10th question, despite the advantages of SDN or traditional networks, it causes additional operational delays. It can be option A, that is true, because it have end-to-end delays. And coming to 10th, we have completed 10th question. And 11th question, which of the following does SDN used for storing the rules from controllers for controlling and directing the packages in the network? So 11th answer is option A, flow table. So mark option A as correct answer for 11th question. And coming to 12th, where are the flow tables stored? They are stored in switches. So B can be answer of 12th question. And coming to 13th, last but third, although expensive, why do SDN switches use ternary content addressable memory, that is TCAM, for storing flow tables? It is given that limited storage capacities can be fact and generation of limited number of rules. These are the facts regarding TCAM, but the main reason for using, although it is expensive, it can be because there is processing speed is very fast, and they have given TCAMs are very fast, so it can be the correct answer. And coming to 14th question, when do switches in SDN and send packet in packets to the controllers? So the answer is option B, when a particular rule is not present in the flow table. So B can be the correct answer and mark option B as answer for 14th question. And coming to finally 15th question, which of the following APIs do SDN controllers use to communicate among one another? So the answer can be east-west bound API. So mark option C as correct answer. So friends, if you find video helpful, subscribe our channel, like this video and share to your friends. Until then, be safe, be happy. Thank you, bye.